Sunday morning. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week. We chat about what's going on in the world of weather 7 days a week in the mornings, hopefully getting your day started off on the right note, hopefully getting you everything you need to know in terms of the world of weather. It is absolutely beautiful. The big thing you need to know is that it is gorgeous. That layer of cloud cover you see there in the distance, that is actually some fog lifting on up. And as it does so, we are going to make way for an absolutely beautiful, beautiful start to our day. Let's talk temperatures, just so that we know it is comfortable. 60s on all of our sensors, with the exception of Palm Bay and New Smyrna Beach. You're in the 50s. We do have dense fog advisories posted, but really and truly, most areas are seeing that fog lifting. You can see still some fogginess around Sanford, DeLand, through New Smyrna Beach, Palm Coast, and Ocala. But really and truly, things are looking better and better and better. And once we continue through and get you to, we'll just say once we get you to about 9 o'clock, once that dense fog advisory is able to expire, this is what we've got ahead. Nothing but sunshine. I mean, really, it's beautiful. Partly cloudy skies, lower 80s by 1 o'clock. We're headed to about 86 degrees for our daytime high. So yeah, it is going to be nice and warm. I hope you're ready for some beautiful weather, because that's exactly what we have in store, not just in Orlando, but in all neighborhoods. Now, the temperatures do depend on neighborhood by neighborhood basis. For example, here's a look at our daytime highs for today. We're sitting at about 86 in Orlando. Notice along the shoreline, 75 in Palm Coast, 80 degrees in Daytona Beach, 81 in Titusville, 83 degrees in Palm Bay. So yeah, looking good. I also want to point out that there are a few showers showing up on Futurecast today. Give it a second to load it up. Not widespread or anything, but right in there, right around 5:36, somewhere in the eastern areas. The model is indicating potentially a bit of a sea breeze interaction, and if that's the case, then we're probably going to be talking about a few passing showers. But it's at about 10%. I don't think it's going to be a big focal point in our overall forecast. I do want to point out, though, speaking of focal points, look at the temperatures the next couple of days. That focal point, bloop, is about to drop from 86 today to 80 degrees tomorrow. Yeah, the high temperature does adjust just a little bit these next couple of days. So get ready for that. Not too bad at all. I do want to point out something that is coming up down the pike. Not really showing up in the models yet, but Jeremy Nelson and I were talking about this yesterday. First, let's look at our 7-day forecast, and then we can expand and go long range for a minute, okay? All right, so here's your 7-day forecast. Couple of showers there on Monday. High temperature of about 80, so it is going to be a bit of an adjusted forecast. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, upper 70s, lower 80s, couple of showers. Yeah, so temperatures come down just a couple of notches, but all said and done, we're looking pretty good. Now let's go to the BSR. This is a look, this is valid the 26th, so that would equate to be, that's about late on Monday, March 14th, okay? Look at the low off the coast of Southwest Florida. See how it's getting closer? That's 1,005 millibar low, crossing at 1,000, crossing 997, crossing 993. Why am I pointing this out? Because that is the floreaster that is recycling. And it's a part of the hurricane forecast. That's the preview of coming attractions, but I'll just point out real fast, that is a part of the hurricane forecast, the floreaster, and we'll talk more about it. This is the first glance I'm giving anybody at anything from the hurricane forecast. But that floreaster is an area of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico that kind of crosses the peninsula on November 6th is when it first did it, okay? So again, if we look to the BSR, let me just back this up. There it is again. There it is at 1,005 millibars, 1,000 over Florida, 997, 993. So why am I saying that? Well, first off, because it's recycling, okay? This is going to be its third version. Its first version looked like this. You can see it kind of working away from Florida there. but it made its way through. That was back on November 6th, 2021, and then again on January 13th, you can kind of see it pulling away from Florida. So I'm pointing this out just to illustrate the fact that, yes, it is recycling itself. So come mid-March, the Florista will be moving through again. It's very clearly showing up on the BSR. That is going to be the first weather system that comes through post-hurricane season forecast release. Tuesday morning, Coffee Talk, you and I, we're going to be talking about the hurricane season forecast. Last year, I'm happy to say, last year, we released it for the first time publicly, and out of all the storms that impacted anybody, 75% of them happened exactly where and when we said that they would. I'm incredibly proud of that, and I'm incredibly excited to get the next version of the hurricane forecast out. And I'm only mentioning the Florista because it's, you know, it's a part of the hurricane forecast, and it's about to recycle. It is showing up very clearly on our teleconnection charts there. So I just want to make sure that you're ready. Not that you have to get ready, but I want to make sure that, if nothing else, that should let you know, like, oh, wait a minute, there's something coming through Florida that Burris is saying is a part of the hurricane forecast? Maybe I need to pay attention to that. Yeah, you do. So Tuesday, okay, Joyce is asking, how does it affect hurricane season? Exactly right, that's the question, and we have the answer for you. So Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. on Coffee Talk, the 2022 hurricane season forecast. We will be chatting, okay? In the meantime, let's take one last look at that 7-day forecast, and then I'm going to go continue putting the finishing touches on my web article for the hurricane forecast. All right, so today 86, mostly dry, a sprinkle or two. A couple of showers tomorrow, high temperatures in the lower 80s, and we're going to continue to look great Tuesday, Wednesday, getting warmer Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I will see you tomorrow morning for Coffee Talk. I'm very excited to talk to you on Tuesday morning, by the way, about the hurricane forecast. All right? All right, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for coffee.